Good day, everyone. It is Monday, June 2nd. The time is 6:55 p.m. Temperature is 24 degrees Celsius or 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And I am currently in what is now called Hamilton Stadium in Hamilton, Ontario. And the reason for this is my youngest daughter is practicing with her dance studio and with other dance studios for the halftime show for the Hamilton Forge FC game on Sunday. That is our Canadian Premier League soccer team. So just taking in some sights and sounds of that practice and show you what is just around the stadium here. Off in the distance there is Stelco, our local steel manufacturer. Big scoreboard, and you can see just barely off in the distance there is Dofasco, our second steel manufacturer. So a brief history about this stadium. It was built in 1928, then known as the Civic Stadium, for the British Empire Games, the very first Commonwealth Games as they were later to be called, in 1930. In 1970, it went under extensive renovation and was changed to Ivor Wynne Stadium after a local chairman of the Parks and Rec department, and he's also the Dean of Students for Physical Education at McMaster University in Hamilton. And the stadium was then torn down and turned 90 degrees to its current north-south and was named Tim Hortons Field, after Tim Hortons, a local, actually national, donut and coffee chain. And the expiry of their, the naming rights have expired last year, and so right now it's just called Hamilton Stadium. So what I'll do is I'll just stop the video right now as I make my way down the stairs. I don't want to trip and fall, and I'll resume right when I get to the bottom. See you there. And we're back. So we're just in the bowels of the stadium, if you will. There is the Forge FC locker room. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed up to the 6th floor, or the very top of the stadium, so I couldn't get the extreme bird's eye view. I can't see in there, but that is the VIP lounge. And just down the hall is the Tiger Cats dressing room. Just some memorabilia there, because that is the Canadian Football Hall of Fame is behind there. But it's closed right now. So we'll just take a brief walk around the neighborhood here. The Hamilton Stadium is located in the Stipley neighborhood of Hamilton, Ontario. Okay, look at this statue here. The current capacity of Hamilton Stadium is just over 23,000 people. The record for attendance at the old Ivor Wynne Stadium was in 1973 when Pink Floyd did a live concert there. Take a little walk around the stadium, get a little different perspective. Here's the back of the scoreboard. And we'll head this way. We'll just go up and down a couple of the streets, and then I think I'll end the video. So the major streets, if you want to find this stadium, it's between Cannon and Barton Street and the corner of Balsam and Beechwood. A lot of these houses around here are a century old, if not older. And because there's not much parking at the stadium itself, a lot of these residences, they sell their driveway for $10, $15, $20 for depending on the event.
You gotta be very careful not to hit his car, okay? That's a very nice car.
I think I may have failed to mention that the Hamilton Tiger Cats, the CFL Canadian Football League, they play there, as well as the Forge FC. So we're just coming up to Barton Street, and I'd like to do a video in the future on Barton Street, or I like to call it the demise of Barton Street, because at one time it was a thriving, I don't know what you want to call it, a thriving street anyways. Businesses up and down, and it's almost a ghost town now. With many shops, one after the other, closed, vacant, abandoned. Here, we'll just take a look at the other side of the stadium and I'll end the video. So this is the back side of the east stands. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, and I'll catch you on the next one.